Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, has left the topic of theme parks out of his mouth in all of his press briefings and all of the questions that have been asked to him about reopening the theme parks. But as of today, state officials have come out and said otherwise. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to SoCal Exploring. My name is Scott, and you're watching the #1 stop for all things theme park related. If you're new here, subscribe with those bell notifications on down below. Follow us on social media at SoCal Exploring Media on Instagram and at SoCal Exploring on Twitter. Purchase some official SoCal Exploring merchandise at teespring.com/stores/keep exploring. We actually just dropped a new collection with one of our brand new designs. I'll put it up on the screen right now. It is really neat. I absolutely love it. The colors are so vibrant and it looks absolutely beautiful on a t-shirt. My favorite is seeing it on a sticker, which is only $3.99. Click the link down in the description. That's right, the theme parks in Southern California may be opening in June, which is a way sooner than a lot of us expected. And a lot of you guys may be thinking right now, oh Scott, we've heard of that one before. We all heard you speculate that it's going to open in June. All the theme parks are going to open in June. But this is no more speculating. This is an official statement from state officials. According to California Health and Human Services Agency spokesperson Kate Formal, says theme parks are slated to open in stage 3 if the rate of spread of COVID-19 and hospitalizations remains stable. Disneyland, Universal Studios Hollywood, Knott's Berry Farm, Six Flags Magic Mountain, SeaWorld San Diego, Legoland California, and other theme parks fall into Stage 3 of California's roadmap for reopening, according to Kate. There you guys have it. A lot of us have been wondering, what phase do theme parks fall into? Because in every press briefing, Gavin Newsom has left theme parks out of the question. He's only talked about restaurants and concerts and sporting events, but he has not talked about theme parks at all like they have in Florida. At least in the Florida briefings, they bring up theme parks a lot. But we had no word on what the theme parks would be placed into as far as phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, or even phase 4, but a lot of us were speculating it was going to be pulled off till phase 4. And phase 4 would be the full reopening of California, which the potential date flying around for phase 4 was late June or early July, and as we know, LA came out and said the potential reopening date for LA would be 4th of July. And that was also a big question because we thought, Orange County is in phase 2 already, and they're looking to be into phase 3 already, so the theme parks like Knott's Berry Farm and Disneyland could be opening sooner than the ones in LA, but did Universal Studios Hollywood fall into the LA County? But you may be thinking to yourself right now, when does phase 3 start? Well, Gavin Newsom touched up on when phase 3 starts in a press briefing about a couple weeks ago. Phase 3 is not a year away, it's not 6 months away, it's not even 3 months away. It may not even be more than a month away, Newsom said during a daily press briefing in mid-May. We just want to make sure we have a protocol in place to secure customer safety, employee safety, and allow the businesses to thrive in a way that is sustainable. And since the parks over in Florida, like Universal Orlando Resort and Walt Disney World, already have a set guidelines on how they're going to open, as well as Legoland in Florida, those guidelines could easily just be transferred over to the theme parks here in California. Now, do I think it's a possibility that we'll have to wait till July for the theme parks to open still? Yes, I do. I think that Disneyland will not open until July. We know that the situation is kind of rocky over at Walt Disney World, whereas Universal Orlando Resort and Legoland Florida has got their stuff down. But I do think all the other theme parks will be opening somewhere in late June. And here's how I think the timeline will go as far as the theme parks reopening. SeaWorld San Diego, Legoland California, Knott's Berry Farm, Universal Studios Hollywood, Six Flags Magic Mountain, and the Disneyland Resort. And that's just my personal opinion on when I think the theme parks are going to open. Definitely the one in San Diego, the San Diego, SeaWorld, and Legoland are both going to open before any of the ones in Orange County or Los Angeles do. The situation down in San Diego is just a lot less worse than it is up in LA and even in Orange County. But I mean, there you guys have it. And another thing that we need to take into note is if they're going to be allowed to open in stage 3, just being a part of stage 3 in June, which is what Gavin Newsom said, potentially in June, then we could easily see the opening of both Downtown Disney and City Walk LA within the first week of June. Think about that. So we'll actually be able to at least get out and go to these different resorts just to have a little bit of fun. Time will tell, but I think this is a giant step in the right direction. And this is an official stating from the government state officials instead of just people speculating on what's going to happen. But let me know down in the comment section, because I know a lot of people are going to comment it's too soon for California, which, to be fair, yes, I think to an extent it's too soon. But also I think that since Florida's doing so good as far as their opening guidelines go, I think that California can take those guidelines and run with them. And after all, we all know how crazy Florida is, and if they're doing good, then anybody can do good. That does it for this video, though. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. Like I always say, keep your political views out of it and just keep more of like a civil, optimistic type of opinion if you're going to comment on the topic down in the comment section. My name is Scott. You've been watching SoCal Exploring. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.